Hey guys, Binny here. Today I'm going to show you how to create this really simple Kim Kardashian inspired makeup look. Her makeup artist Mario did this look for her a while back and it's super easy to do. So if you want to see how to get the look, just keep watching. Alright guys, so I started off using Makeup Forever's HD foundation. Then I moved on to my brows. I'm using M.A.C brow pencil called Spiked and I'm drawing a line at the bottom part of my eyebrows, and then I'll use the pencil to fill in some of the gaps as well. Mix a little bit of the brown and the gray, and then dab off your brush. You guys have probably noticed that Kim Kardashian's eyebrows always look great, so for this look, let's focus a little bit more on our brows than we normally do. And then just brush off any excess using a spoolie. So next I'm going to use my favorite primer. Also add some to the bottom underneath your eyes. Now I'm using a vanilla colored eyeshadow called Orb by M.A.C. This brush that I'm using is by Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going to apply this Orb eyeshadow right under my brow bone. You could also use the color Naked from the Urban Decay Naked palette. Basically, any light vanilla colored shadow will work. Add some to the inner corners of your eyes as well to brighten them up. Now I'm going to use the silvery white eyeshadow from my Tarte Jewelry Box collection. And now you want to apply that to the inner 2/3 of your eyes, not taking it all the way to the outer. Also add some to the inner corners of your eyes. Next I'm going to use Chopper from Urban Decay. I'm going to apply that just to the outer side that we left. And we're going to push it towards where the silver shadow is. Use a clean fluffy brush and kind of blend over that little section right there. Okay, now I'm using Wedge from M.A.C and an angled shadow brush, and this is going to just go into the crease right here. Go back to your blending brush. Next I'm going to use a reddish brown eyeshadow called Folie, again with the same brush. Once again blend. I'm going to take this lighter warm brown and I want to blend that into my crease. Color is great for blending. On any type of eyeshadow you do, this would be one of the best blending colors. So now I'm going to use an angled brush from M.A.C. It's their 266 angled brush from M.A.C. And this is Embark. It's a dark brown eyeshadow. See how that's creating a crease? Pencil brush from M.A.C. I'm using this pencil brush to blend in the crease that I've just made with the dark brown eyeshadow. Once again, blending is key, so take any blending brush that you have that works good and blend. Next I'm taking M.A.C Feline eye pencil. I started out by drawing a thick line on the outer corners and then working a thinner line into the inner corners. Just make sure that there's no skin showing through the eyeliner. It's a small brush. Just smudge. Once your eyeliner looks a little bit blended, then go back over it and just add a little bit more. But I'm not going to blend it this time. I'm using the black pencil to line my upper and lower waterlines. Okay, now I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyelash curler to curl my... Okay, next apply your mascara. Now you can just apply your mascara and stop here, but Kim always wears lots of false lashes, so I'm definitely going to apply some. So next I'm going to apply my false lashes. These are Red Cherry 107 lashes. They're really wispy and like spread out, so I like that. Okay, dual lash adhesive as always. So you want to wait about 30 seconds so the glue can get tacky. And you push down in the center first and then push in the corners. I'm going to use my tweezers. Next, use your fingers to pinch your natural lashes and the false ones together. While you're waiting for it to dry, just take a black liquid liner and go over any visible glue. And now I'm going to go over it with my Rimmel Sexy Curves mascara. You just want to make sure that your natural lashes and your false ones are blended in. Kim Kardashian's signature look is heavy eyes and nude lips, and she always has a full set of lashes, so make sure you apply a lot of mascara. Okay, so moving on to my NW25 concealer and my Samantha Dome Shadow Brush, but I'm going to use that as a concealer brush. So I'm sure you guys have noticed that Kim Kardashian wears a ton of under eye concealer, which is great when you're going out at night and taking pictures, but if you're going to school or work or anywhere in the daytime, I suggest you tone down the concealer a lot. Or you could also try using a lighter coverage concealer. Just look at how big of a difference that's made under my eyes. I'm going to use some translucent powder to set my under eye concealer in place. I'm going to go back to my Folie eyeshadow. I'm using an e.l.f. angled brush. Take that right underneath your lashes. Apply the brown eyeshadow only to the outer 2/3 of your eyes and leave the inner corners with that bright silver shadow. Smashbox Suntan Matte Bronzer. This is definitely my favorite bronzer, and the brush I'm using is a Real Techniques contouring brush. I'm going to use this to contour the hollows of my cheeks, my temples, my forehead line, underneath my chin and my jawline area, and then after that I'm also going to use it to contour my cheeks and my nose. So I took this large eyeshadow brush by Sonia Kashuk and added that same bronzer into the hollows of my cheeks, making a thin line going about halfway down. This gives the illusion of having higher cheekbones. Go back and blend over the line with your contour or blush brush. Alright, so now I'm going to use the same brush and bronzer to contour my nose. You want to start from the inner corners of your brows and work your way down. And then just use a powder puff or a makeup sponge to blend over the contouring, otherwise it's going to look too obvious.
I'm using M.A.C Mineralize Skin Finish in by Candlelight.
I love this highlighter, and you guys have seen me use it in a lot of my videos. Kim Kardashian's signature makeup look would never be complete without adding a lot of highlighter above your cheekbones, down the bridge of your nose, and over your cupid's bow. For a more precise application, you can use an eyeshadow brush like the one I'm using by Sonia Kashuk.
Next I'm going to use this e.l.f. blush called Fucsia Fusion. It's really pretty though. And you're going to apply it to the apples of your cheeks and kind of move upward. And then I'm going to go over that with M.A.C Pink Swoon. It looks really bright, but it's a sheer tone color. I'm just going to use a clean blush brush to blend.
This is going to soften the look and make it look much more blended.
Next I'm using Stripdown lip pencil from M.A.C. I'm going to use HoneyLove from M.A.C.
Now I'm using a Real Techniques concealer brush to blend in my lipstick.
And then I'm going to use Myth from M.A.C. I'm going to use this M.A.C lip gloss called On the Scene. It's like last I'm going to use this sheer shimmery lip gloss called Brilliant by NYX. And I'm going to add that just to this center. And a little bit here.
Okay, so that completes our Kim Kardashian inspired look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and thank you so much for watching Beauty by Binny.